I'm at the laundromat. Me and a little man doing a load of laundry off sleeping bags and blankets. Go fill the gas can up because the generator's running low. You're only allowed to run the generator 4 hours a day, 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours at night. But if you gotta do laundry, it's outrageous. $8.75. Usually back home it's like $5.50 washing machine. But I don't know, to me that's kind of like highway robbery. But I mean, if you gotta do laundry, you gotta do laundry. But it's about, I think, $8.75 to do a load, sleeping bag and a blanket, and it'll probably cost me another $3 to dry them because I used the dryers the other day and it cost about $1.50 to dry something. So I'm gonna dry 2 loads, so that's $3. So that's almost $12, $13 to do laundry. That's pretty bad, but day in the life of being on the road. I found my first live moose. It's outside of a toy store. What's the name of the place now?
This is called the Philbrook.
Silbrook?
Yeah, the Philbrook place.
Okay. Anyway, they sell a little bit of everything, but I guess he's staying warm today. But first live moose in Maine I've seen. So there he goes. He doing it up. Found me another covered bridge, and on the other side, the dark side, it said 1872, but it's pretty cool. Of course, got a little man sniffing right here. A bunch of kids came about, and he about near freaked out. Little man, what are you doing, baby? Cause he's not real big on kids. I guess that's the creek it's going over, but it's pretty nice. I almost feel like I've been here before, but not really sure, but pretty super cool. Uh-oh, little man's getting brave on me. For those of you that play golf, how'd you like to play on this golf course? Yeah. The leaves are already turning up here, and it's windy. Last night it was so windy, I don't know what happened, but I think I bent my awning. I got out about 2 o'clock and I cranked her shut, but I can't get her to close all the way, so I guess when I go to Bacchus, that's just another thing I need to add to my list to get fixed. The furnace, the refrigerator, the light above the countertop, I want to get that changed out to LED, and then I guess look at the awning and see what happened to that. But it's really pretty out here. I mean, I got the whole campground to myself. I think me and one other person are the only people out here. And of course I got little man wandering all over the place. Here's my little buddy. He never knows where he's going, but he's always in a rush wherever he's going. Where are you going, little man? Little man, where are you going? Where are you going, baby? Little man, where are you going? He never knows where he's going. He just wanders all over the place, just runs everywhere. What you doing, big boy? Huh? What's my big boy doing? Trying to get a shot of the leaves, how, you know, how much it's blowing out here, but it seems like every time I cut the camera on, I can't get the leaves blowing. But I wonder if this place is open at Christmas time. I mean, I'm up in the White Mountains. I'm pretty far up here. I mean, it's mid-September and I'm chilly out here. I would say I'm in an amusement park. They call it Santa's Village, but I guess due to the COVID, it's all shut down. But it looks like when it was open, it was a real nice place. But I just stopped so I could check it out. But pretty nice. I'm on highway number 2 going west to New Hampshire. I just see different things. I just like to stop and check them out and share them with YouTube subscribers. I bet this plane be kicking if it was open, but it's pretty nice. Hopefully y'all can see old Rudolph right there. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. I guess that's where you pay to go in the place, but pretty unique. So if you ever get a chance, you're on Route 2 going west in New Hampshire, check this place out. I bet when it's open it is really exciting. A lot to do, I would say. I just had to stop and get it on film. Ran across a putt-putt, or either these are parts that go to a putt-putt. I'm not really sure. I just thought it was different. I guess it is a miniature golf course, because the sign up there says Evergreen 18-hole mini golf, free to the guest of Evergreen Motel. Pretty. I wouldn't mind playing it. Be good for the kids. You never know what you're going to stumble upon when you're traveling. Santa found his home from home. Christmas trees and Santa. Open highway. Who would ever get tired of having a view like that to look at? I mean, if you listen closely, you can actually hear the water flowing down through that area. I think it's a creek, I would say, but if, like I said, if you listen closely, you can hear the water running. That's unreal to me. I could look at that view all day long. I love the mountains. How would you like to have a view like that? I mean, you can see for miles and miles and miles. I wish I knew the mountain names, but I don't. But that's the road we're traveling on. It's number 2 west, and we're in New Hampshire. I'm just out exploring today, see what I can find. It's beginning to get a little chilly at night, so I'm gonna go back over towards Charles' house, and it's his birthday. And we're gonna go out to eat, and then I think I'm gonna swing on up to Freeport, Maine, and go to LL Beam and pick me up some cold weather camping gear, because I really didn't bring anything with me. I don't know what I was thinking, but when I packed the camper, apparently I wasn't thinking, so I guess I'll be putting out a little bit of money to buy me some cold weather gear so I can keep on getting up. And I don't know where I'm going to end up this winter. I haven't been able to figure it out yet, because you know, everything seems to be closed down and everything. It looks like a small New England, very quiet little town, but this is a town library right here. I guess this is what you call the town wishing well, but 1892 is the date up there on the top of the archway. That's pretty old. Didn't have a whole lot of pennies in it either. I'm now in downtown Lancashire, New Hampshire. Or Lancashire, New Hampshire. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but pretty quiet, pretty old, pretty quiet little town. I've seen a sign and it said the name of this town is Lancaster. Pretty cute little town though. They even have their own little theater. I guess that's something to do on a Friday night. They got a few stores and a few boutiques, and looks like everything's closed down here too, but this is actually the Presidential Range, was a mountain that I showed you, so I guess if it was regular days, regular time, this would be a kicking little town right here. Four-wheelers right there in that poster or that advertisement, they are really big up here. They have all kind of rental places where you can rent them and ride them all over the place, especially back there in Gorham. They had all kind of rental places, but just a little small, typical New Hampshire little town. I like the craftsmanship in these old buildings. Look at the bottom of those window sills. That took some talent to build something like that, but it's really nice. Got a copper dome top on it too. I found my new dream home up in the White Mountains of Presidential Range right behind me, but I believe I could get it pretty cheap. Me and little man could live in it. I think it would suit our personalities. I just ran upon it and said, man, I gotta check that one out. And believe it or not, it is for sale. That's not a joke. There's for sale sign laying next to it. I just thought it was kind of cute, so I figured I'd get a shot of it. Here, give y'all a front view of it, but got a good sized yard, so you could kick, you know, sit out in your yard and watch your traffic go by, because the main road's right there in front of you. Isn't that pretty? They call that the Presidential Range, the mountains. But the leaves are already turning up here, and it is so pretty. I mean, they usually don't turn back home Virginia till like October, November, but they're already turning up here, and it's mid-September. You might find this hard to believe, but this is actually somebody's driveway. I just pulled in to get this shot. But how would you like to wake up that view? It's a nice A-frame house. I mean, that's what they see when they get up in the mornings. Unreal. It's a pretty cool road to drive on. I mean, look at that view. Out west you get desert, and up north here you get mountains. Pretty diverse, pretty cool. I'm in a little rental cabin place, but I come across something that was pretty unique. It's a roadside memorial to the 7 that died. I'm not quite sure, but if you look real closely on the bags of the bike, it has names on it. I just thought this was so cool. I mean, each one of them got a name and a little tag. Like that one right there has got a blue ribbon and the name, and I just thought this was really cool. This one here's got the name, and then it's got a skull right there. If you look real closely, you can see it, and it's got wings on them. There's 5 of them, but let's walk over here, and it's in loving memorial to all visitors. Thank you for coming to pay respect to the fallen 7. Pretty cool, huh? I'll have to do a little bit of research on this to find out what it's all about, but see that each one of them have wings on them, like, you know, they gone to a better place than what it is here. But it's just on the side of the road on number 2 west. I'm going back towards Gorham, but pretty cool. See the names on the bags right there? It took some time and talent to make those. They're solid metal. They're very well done. So if anybody watching this video knows the story behind the fallen 7s, please leave it in the comments so everyone will know about it, because I have no information at all about it. I would say it's 7 Harley riders that got killed, I guess, up here in the mountains. This is the camp host right here, Randy, at the campground. And he's made friends with Little Man by feeding him cheese, but Little Man done turned into a traitor on me. Little Man.